Hello, Nicholas. Thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure working with you for now more than a year. So we call Samana our home. So a lot of the people that have been investing with us and generally across the globe, they are interested in knowing how is Dubai real estate market. It has done really well in the past 3 years, of course. Where do we see the market currently, and what do we forecast in the next 2 to 3 years for Dubai market?
Well, I think the thing is with Dubai market, it's, as you've seen, we've had rapid growth even this year, and they're not really expecting any slowdown until maybe 2025 when they feel it's going to plateau. This year worldwide, we've got about 60 elections. So a lot of people are looking for their plan B. Some people won't necessarily come to live in Dubai, but they will look for an investment in Dubai that they can get a good return on. And some are looking to build their own portfolios. And this is where Samana comes in, because the price point is very, very good, and we offer something very different to other developers in the market.
So what is that differentiation point for Samana versus other developers?
Well, based on other developers, we look for something different in the market. When Mr. Imran Farouk, the CEO, he was looking at becoming a developer here in Dubai 6 years ago. He was then looking at where can we differentiate ourselves. So we pitched ourselves in the mid-market range. We looked at bringing something different. So we looked at the signature swimming pool on the balcony, which we're very famous for now. And we were the one to pioneer it and to develop it. We also looked at the mid-segment. So we're going for the affordable market segment and offering luxury and affordability, but in a resort-style life. So it's like living in a hotel apartment, but it's your apartment, which is freehold.
And technically, this segment is very popular in Dubai because people, they like to rent for short-term rentals, for long-term rentals, and people are more tuned towards service buildings. Right?
And a lot of people now are looking where they always never look to become part of buying a property in Dubai. More and more people are, because the rental prices are going up dramatically. And that's really down to the fact that property prices are increasing. Off-plan is the next best thing. I mean, pretty much in Dubai, it used to always be maybe 60-40 to secondary market to off-plan market. Now it's more 70-30. So the off-plan market is really taking over, and it's still affordable for people to get on. And we are doing payment plans, 0% interest. So this is where a lot of people want to come and look and to live in Dubai, not only as an investor, but also somebody living here. Instead of renting, they're deciding to buy.
And second of all, one of the few things I've noted about Samana, where you really distinguish yourself, is that you have a lot of payment plans where you pay 50% during construction, right? And then 50% is post-handover. And sometimes there's a new project that's come up with 70% during construction and 30% post-handover.
Exactly.
Majority of the developers, which I've noted, they tend to take 100% by the time of possession.
Exactly.
So with us, with Samana, you don't need to go for mortgaging, you don't need to go for any other thing. You can just go into that, right?
Exactly. So pretty much when we're doing things like 0.5% post-handover over 5 years. A lot of other developers aren't doing that. And it gives the affordability. We don't want to, preach to the converted, but a lot of people I know in the market here in Dubai, including myself, never thought I'd buy in Dubai, and I did buy in Dubai. And a lot of other people are doing exactly the same thing. And the nice thing with Samana is it's affordable. So and we're in key locations where the metro is coming. It's already awarded contracts.
So there's right now we have got red line, we've got green line. Now we've got, I think, blue and purple, which are in progress.
Exactly. And Emirates Road, where the purple line is going to be, falls right next to our two projects, Ivy Gardens and Ivy Gardens 2. And it's proven statistically that when the metro comes to these areas, it pushes the prices up by 20%.
So generally, if I were to ask you, Samana, whoever invested 3 years back, what kind of return did they get in the last 3 years?
Return on capital gain is about 40 to 45% on everything we've handed over so far. Where we were selling maybe 360, 380, 400, they're now realizing 500-600. So they're getting a good return on capital gain. And in key areas like IMPZ, if they bought a studio there, now they're getting an ROI of about 8 or 9%. So in 3 years, when we deliver our projects, these ROIs are going to keep increasing because there's no way with the amount of people coming to Dubai that we can facilitate all the properties that are required. So the property that people have now are realizing that. So in time, they're going to be realizing even more.
So generally, you see, what I've been hearing about the Dubai market, that it's going to crash, for the last 2 years, and it never did.
Yeah,
And the
exactly.
best part is instead of going down, it has actually appreciated significantly.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's just the real estate. The reason behind it is overall the infrastructure which Dubai is building for expatriate community, for, with all these golden visas, with all the freelance visas, and they're really encouraging investors to come here
That's right.
and do business.
Yeah.
And it's one of the best cities in the world, if not the best, because it's the most multicultural city with more 120 nationalities living here.
Exactly.
And I think the investor protection that people get in Dubai, I don't think any other country gives them to this level.
No.
And it's really safe. So 8 to 9% in dirhams is the rental yield that they're getting on long-term basis.
Yeah.
But if we were to go towards holiday home, because ultimately you are coming with your own holiday home company, I believe,
Exactly.
Samana,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Samana.
So if somebody invests with Samana, ultimately after delivery,
Yeah.
you can manage their short-term rental as well.
Exactly. We try to offer a turnkey solution to the client. So
Yeah.
basically, if you're living in Germany, France, Italy, Pakistan, India, wherever you may be living,
Yeah.
the advantage is that you can give us the keys back. As long as you furnish it,
Yeah.
we give you a very competitive furniture pack,
Yeah.
which we show on our show apartment here, which is very, very nice, including TVs, bedding, everything is included.
Okay.
The only thing we don't give you is your kitchen accessories,
Yeah.
but all your kitchen equipment's there. And we're using either Tika or Bosch, so it's good quality German.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the plumbing we're using is Grohe, so again, German. The nice thing for people is that they can give the keys back to us and we can actually rent it for them on the short-term market. And where people are going now is the short-term, because
Yeah.
you can still rent for 12 months on a short-term market.
Yeah.
So you can play. If the short-term market is better than the long-term market, you can play. If the long-term market is better than the short-term market, you can play that as well.
So minimum we're expecting is around 8% rental. And if it's on a
Yeah.
short-term basis, what's the cap that we can average?
I mean, look, it depends where you are in Dubai. Dubai land is seeing about 6% return on a long-term rental.
Yeah.
If you're looking at putting it on the short-term market,
Yeah.
then you're looking at anything 10 to 12%. And this isn't just holidaymakers. This is people who have set businesses up here or are coming to test the Dubai market.
So Samana predominantly is based in Arjan, and then JVC, we have 3 projects over there.
No, we have 5 projects in Arjan. We have 5 projects in JVC.
Oh, wow.
We have JVT. We have Majan. Majan is beautiful because there, 50% of the building has the skyline of Dubai, which is priceless, and Barari views.
Barari.
So it's amazing. It's an amazing 2 plots. Thing is, with Mr. Imran, he buys plots with good infrastructure and with great views. And if the infrastructure isn't great now, by the time we deliver it will, like in Majan. Majan is a bit of a pain because Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road is the only entrance in and out of Majan and Barari.
Yeah.
But they are going to put a new link road.
So Barari is an upcoming area which everybody's talking about. It's
Yeah.
a really good upcoming area, and one has to invest there.
Yeah.
So what are the latest projects that we launched in the last 3 months?
So we've just launched this year 4 projects. So we've got Lake Views in IMPZ.
Yeah.
IMPZ is an amazing location. I love the location. Why? Because it's the last location, which is a mixed-use community. It's next to JVC. It's next to JVT. It's next to Sports City, and it's next to Jumeirah Golf Estates. So you've got Jumeirah Golf Estates on one side with 20 million villas, and on the other side you've got JVT with 5 million villas.
Yeah.
So you're in that community, and there is no other community within that sort of quadrant of areas in Dubai. So all your property prices are going to go up because it's really the last available area. And you're next to 5 million and 20 million villas.
Absolutely.
So, and you're going to have the metro close by as well. So this, like I say, adds another 20% onto your property prices. And if we're realizing 40-45% now, what is it going to be when you have the metro in every area?
That should be 60-65%.
Exactly.
And then the rental income is on top. Absolutely.
Exactly. So you're going to win on capital gain with Samana, and you're going to win on your ROI as well. And if you invest in full on the project, we'll give you an 8% ROI while we build the project.
So technically, let's say if it's a 3-year project, we make the investor will make 24%.
Exactly.
And if it's 4 year, that's 32%.
Yeah, I mean, look, you look at it. If an investor has money in the bank, he's getting 3, 4, maybe 5%.
And dollar value, yes.
Exactly. We give him 8% over the next 3 years. That's 24%. So if you look at, we're the only developer can give you a 1-bedroom with a pool for 1 million dirhams. If you give me 1 million dirhams, you pay your accrued, you pay your admin fee, you sign your SPA off, I'm going to give you 8% a year for the next 3 years. That basically means with a 5% discount we give everybody anyway, you're saving 290,000 dirhams on a 1 million investment, which basically means you're buying a one-bedroom apartment for 710.
And that price is not available.
Exactly. And if that price goes and you get a capital gain in the market on a 1 million investment of 40 to 45%, plus you've just got a 29%, you've just made 70%.
Absolutely. And there's literally no developer out there doing all of these for investors. And
Exactly.
that is why I really like Samana. So I've been doing a lot of research with a lot of developers, and Samana has been a developer which has delivered on time. That is one thing that I really liked about Samana. Number two, it's a company which has grown really big in a very short span of time with delivery behind.
Exactly.
And so when we rate as a developer, I believe last year we were in the top 10 developers.
That's right. We had 2.8% of the off-plan property market, and we're hoping to get up to maybe number 6 this year. We're launching a lot of projects this year, probably going to be around 20 projects. We did 12 last year, saw 600% growth. This year we're expecting another 400% growth on top of the 600. It's just the demand in the market is so strong at the moment. And, for our projects, you're getting good square footage at an affordable price. So you're getting good sizes. And a lot of developers don't give you good sizes. We're giving very good, like a one bedroom's about 800 square foot. We always give 2 bathrooms with our 1 bedroom. So you have the benefit of that. And it's a good living area for even 2 or 3 people living in the apartment.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what I've noted. Generally, one bed starts around 600, 650. That becomes a little too small.
One bedroom's around about $1 million. Studios start around 650, 700. So it's very, very competitive pricing. A 2-bedroom is around 1.5. 3-bedroom, 3,000 square foot is looking around 3 million. So it's very, very affordable pricing. And, I'm pretty sure that a lot of these that are going to buy it, if you buy a 3-bedroom at 3 million, it's easily going to be worth 4 or 5 million by the time we deliver the
project.
Generally,
3 bedrooms are starting above 4 million, 4.5 million.
Yeah, exactly.
As per average market pricing.
It's apartment living with villa space. And you go to somewhere like the Springs and you buy a villa there, you're looking the equivalent to the square footage we would give you on a 2-bedroom apartment, and you're going to pay 3.5 million.
Wow.
So we're giving you 1.5 million in areas like Arjan, in JVT, in JVC. These are all the typical areas that we're in.
So generally, when you're choosing these areas, what's the thought process behind? Because you see, a lot of people are still stuck on the fact that they want to invest in downtown, in JBR, in Marina. So I've done a lot of research on these areas, and I've noted the rental incomes, of course, good, decent, but the yields are lower because the price is already at a premium, and we don't see appreciation there. So what are the 2-3 areas which you would recommend to any investor to look into? So let's say Samana is one side of it, right? But if we look at the area-wise, what are the top 3 areas that you recommend?
Well, my view is if you're an investor and you want to make money on a return on capital gain and you want to make a good ROI, don't go and invest in Marina, downtown, or in the Palm. Why? Because you're going to capitalize. You buy a 2-bedroom apartment, you'll pay 3 million. Try and sell it in 6 months and try and get you 3 million. It'll be very difficult.
Very difficult.
If you invest in Arjan, you invest in Marjan, you invest in IMPZ or Dubai Production City. We're going to be in like Dubai Islands. We're going to be in Meydan. We're going to be in Dubai Land. These are the key areas of the next generation of Dubai. And it's proven. Maybe 10 years ago, if you were to invest in Arjan, you'd pay maybe 500, 600, 700 dirhams per square foot. Now it's 1,500 dirhams per square foot. So people have made a lot of money in these areas, and it's all down to developers that have moved into these areas and pushed the price up. So that's why a lot of the secondary market sales are coming on board. Problem is, there's not enough of the secondary market to facilitate the people coming to Dubai. In the first quarter this year, we had something like 30,000 people come to live in Dubai. Last year in September, 60% of the school intake were new kids. And we just don't have enough property. This is why the Sheikh is doing so much to expand roads, put better infrastructure in, because people want to come here. It's a very, very safe country.
It's one of the best cities in the world. Absolutely.
Exactly. So when you're coming to somewhere like Dubai, even if it's just for investment purposes, you've got a secure investment that's going to give you a good ROI, and you're going to get a good return on capital gain as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So Nicholas, thank you for your time. I really
You're welcome.
appreciate it, and
Anytime.
for the insights in terms of the market, in terms of Samana. So guys, Mr. Nicholas is here at Samana. Anytime you would like, give us a call. We're here to help and facilitate. If you need any information, we are here. Thank you so much for watching.